Fellas, this is not a game. Titled by a YouTuber named Python, and yes, it's a real footage. This footage is taken from his own camera with possibly a real firearm. Unlike the videos you see from other YouTubers like Schrodinger, he uses toy guns to replicate the Modern Warfare reloads. Python's videos, you don't see any indication like an orange muzzle that shows he's using a toy gun. But I'm not suggesting anyone to use real guns when making these kinds of videos. My point is the lighting, of which Infinity Ward achieved through Modern Warfare. It's so realistic, this game is beautiful, and the lighting is too close to reality. Compared here in this video, it's so much similar to the video that Pythons have produced. And this couldn't be done without its amazing team of developers in Infinity Ward. Now, why do we care about the lighting? In simple terms, when making a video game, we need the sun. But inside a video game engine, there is no sun. So to have one, we have lightings. A light bulb in-game that simulates the sun. When people talk about good game graphics, we assume it's all about the textures, models, guns, gameplay, the facial expression. It's all true. But your typical modern game engine can all handle those things. What separates Infinity Ward's game engine from any other FPS games is the lighting. Game engines are hard to develop. When making an engine out from scratch, you need a whole lot of people to create such a stable engine without any bugs, while having to achieve good graphics. The lighting is so important that even a 12-year-old game like GTA 4 can still look new by just tweaking and modding the lightings in game. The problem nowadays is people don't appreciate the lighting as much as they see it. They see it as graphics. And I can even start to argue now, but back in the days when comparing Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3, the only thing that Battlefield 3 stands out from Modern Warfare 3 are the animations and the lighting. The models and textures are fairly the same between both Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3 when being compared in the same lighting environment. But Battlefield 3 is old. How about Battlefield 5? Well, Battlefield 5 had incredibly beautiful lighting. Modern Warfare had this tone, this subtle tone of light bouncing off from different angles, making it realistically calm and believable. The light doesn't only goes off one way showing off the spots, but it simulates bounces of light. It can be explained more clearly in this video. It's in the description. And Battlefield 5's lighting feels too saturated, making it feel like you're watching a film with filter. Though the visuals looks amazing, it felt that the lighting could have been tweaked to make it less saturated and less extreme. Other than that, the quality of the textures and the models are amazing. But Tyrus, the lighting really doesn't matter as long as the game is fun. Yes, exactly, we need a fun game, but we really can't ignore the fact that the lighting affects your mood. The mood of the player, and it dictates how long you are going to stay playing the game. You won't even realize it, but it has a huge impact in your mood, just by having the lighting change in the game. For example, I feel more comfortable roaming around in GTA 5 than GTA 4. GTA 4 has this grainy, grayish, dark lighting that seems to give off trouble and danger, like it never feels calm and relaxed. You're always in action. GTA 5 has this relaxing tone of lighting, making you feel more comfortable roaming around and enjoy the environment. Now finally, the main reason why I'm making this video is to compliment all of the people who partake in this game's creation. I'm absolutely impressed with everything this game had to offer and the lighting that it achieves in-game without needing a really expensive hardware. Lightings like these only can be seen from rendering programs like Blender and other rendering softwares, and those softwares are very hardware demanding and can be only used in making movies and images. And this is why it's significant, because for many years it has been a struggle for rendering engineers to produce an in-game lighting that imitates realistic lighting. And if there was such program that can produce it, it has to render it in a very high-end computer, and these are rendering softwares used by animation studios and film studios to create believable effects. And now Infinity Ward has achieved it, and it's really close to making it really look realistic. But not all games had to look believable. But some games had to look realistic to compete, especially for Call of Duty games where they had to create new games every year. They need something new to innovate every year to make it acceptable for buyers to spend their game. And we should thank all of the developers for their amazing innovations, the hours they put into it, and their amazing work of art. Whether it be fun gameplay or for the amazing graphics, we should all appreciate it.